one of the things we realized is how learning and development, a lot of my friends from HR and L&D are also here, and we've worked very closely with them, and they come back and tell me, listen, this is great, but I can't convince my business leader about this investment of time, this investment of energy, this investment of money sometimes. And we say, then how are we aligned? So a lot of times we've seen that L&D and innovation initiatives are seen as isolated bits that are not aligning with business goals. It's seen as a waste of time, for a lack of better word, and that's what we wanted to change. And we wanted to bring that alignment. So when some of the interesting programs that we've done over the years, I've just picked the top 4. This was for one of the big 4 audit firms. It was in fact in the same room that we did this program. It was a 2-day program, but we had done 45 days of research with their organization, found out what is really happening within the firm. And there were 4 managing directors, 28 directors in this room, and we built 4 strategies for them to walk the talk, how to enable Gen Z and millennial workforce to work with them together. And that was a massive transformation that happened. This is another program, one of our earliest journeys that we ran. In 9 months, we worked with one of the e-commerce companies. They were selling furniture online. And we said, your customer service needs to be more human-centric. There's nothing tangible when we started out. In 9 months, their sales went up more than 10x, just because their field service agents were more human-centric in conversation with their customers. So that was a mind-blowing program that we ran. It took 9 months. Again, all the 3 ways of working that I spoke to you about, including video modules that we sent to people who were in 22 cities. This is another program that we ran where we started our design thinking journey. This was one of the first programs, and a lot of leaders took action after this. And this is a program that we continue to run 4 years in a row, and 77% of the participants in this program have taken expanded roles, and this is the 5th year we're going to start this program again. So some of our flagship high-impact programs had some things in common, which I want to leave you with. So the first thing that I noticed is alignment of the leadership team. All the 4 programs that I spoke to you about had the leaders coming in, setting context, why are we doing this? The second is, it's completely aligned with the business strategy that you've put together for your organization. So every learning initiative, every innovation initiative should be completely in line with your strategy. It can't be different. And that's something that we've seen in common. The last thing is, for a lack of a better word, we've just said conducive environment means that environment for failure. The systems, processes, and the mindsets that you have for analyzing your Box 1 initiatives versus Box 3 initiatives that Professor VG spoke about has to be very different. I've seen leaders come in and look at a prototype and say, this doesn't work. I know this does not work. And then we take them aside and say, that's not how you evaluate a prototype, that it's in its very nascent stage. We need encouragement, motivation, and some guidance on how this prototype can actually become a solution. So taking the L&D initiative and the innovation initiative to come in and align with the business strategy so that the goals are same. That means you need to give that time, energy. We should not let the L&D and innovation initiative say, you guys do this. We are busy managing the present. We don't have time. That is the biggest roadblock in the transformation that you envision for your teams, your organizations, and so on.